starting your day and week with God, renewing strength, guidance, and grace. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to rush through most days and many weeks without taking a moment to pause, reflect, and seek God's guidance. We wake up to blaring alarms, the demands of our schedules, and the distractions of a fast-paced world. We keep going without realizing the toll it takes on us. But what if I told you that dedicating the beginning of your day to God can transform your life in profound ways? Many of the pains, mistakes, misjudgments, and troubles we often encounter are avoidable if we start each week and day with God. The importance of starting the week and each day with God cannot be overstated. It is a powerful practice that sets the tone for everything that follows. Just as a solid foundation is crucial for the stability of a building, a spiritually grounded start to your day is essential for a fulfilling and purposeful life. It's impossible to build a stable house on a weak foundation. This is what Jesus had to say in Matthew 7:24-27. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash. Starting each week and each day with God is more important than anything else we do in the day. Everything else is secondary. None of us desires to live in a house built on sand that can easily be blown and beaten to the ground by wind and rain. Now, let's delve into this journey of starting your day and week with God and explore some scriptures that highlight its significance. Psalm 5:3 in the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly. This verse from the book of Psalms highlights the importance of starting each day with God. It reminds us of the beauty of beginning our day with prayer and seeking God's presence. It tells us what God expects of us. God expects us to lay our requests for each day before Him each morning. When we start our day by laying our requests before Him, we invite Him to guide our steps, protect us, and grant us wisdom throughout the day. It's an act of surrender and trust, an act that hands control of our lives to God by handing over each week and each day. Lamentations 3:22-23. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. God's love is continually available for us to tap into, but this scripture tells us that they are renewed each morning. What better way to tap into it and enjoy its fruits? God's unfailing love and faithfulness are available to take us through each week and each day. Every morning, as you wake up, His mercies are renewed, offering you a fresh start, regardless of yesterday's challenges or mistakes. Starting the day with God allows you to bask in His love and experience His grace anew. Proverbs 16:3 provides us with profound wisdom for navigating the uncertainties and challenges of life. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. This verse is a reminder of the importance of beginning each day with a heart surrendered to God's guidance and sovereignty. When you wake up in the morning and consciously commit your plans, tasks, and aspirations to the Lord, you are essentially saying, God, I trust in your wisdom and providence above all else. It's an act of acknowledging that as humans, our understanding is limited, and we are incapable of foreseeing all that the day may bring. In recognizing this limitation, we turn to the one who is omniscient and all-powerful. This act of submission is significant for several reasons. It acknowledges God's sovereignty. By committing your plans to the Lord, you acknowledge that He is the ultimate authority over your life. You recognize that His plans and purposes supersede your own. This acknowledgement is an act of humility and recognition that your life is in His hands. Seeking divine guidance. When you commit your plans to God, you invite His guidance and direction into your daily decisions. It's an invitation for Him to order your steps, provide wisdom, and steer you in the right direction. In doing so, you place your trust in His perfect understanding of your needs and circumstances. Surrendering control to Him. Committing your plans to God involves letting go of the illusion of control. It's an acknowledgement that, despite your best efforts, you cannot control every outcome. Instead, you entrust your plans to the one who can shape and mold them according to His will. This surrender leads to a sense of peace and assurance that God is in control, aligning with God's perfect will. The promise in Proverbs 16:3 is that God will establish your plans. This means that when you commit your endeavors to Him, He will align them with His perfect will. Even when challenges arise or circumstances seem uncertain, you can rest in the assurance that God is working all things together for your good. Embracing divine providence. Committing your plans to God is an act of faith. It acknowledges that God's plans are often far better and more purposeful than your own. It's an invitation to trust in His divine providence, even when His ways may seem mysterious or different from your expectations. In a world where unexpected challenges, opportunities, and changes can occur at any moment, beginning your day with this commitment to the Lord provides you with a firm foundation. It's an acknowledgement that you are not navigating life alone, but walking hand in hand with the Creator of the universe. As you trust in God's guidance and submit your plans to Him each day, you open yourself to the possibility of divine surprises, unexpected blessings, and a life that is aligned with His purpose. It's an invitation for God to establish your plans in ways that surpass your own understanding and lead to a fulfilling and purpose-driven journey through each day. Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Starting your day with God is a tangible way to seek His kingdom first. By prioritizing your relationship with Him, you create space for His blessings to flow into your life. It's a daily reminder that worldly pursuits, while important, should never take precedence over your pursuit of God's righteousness. Isaiah 40:31 also tells us that, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Beginning your day with God fills you with hope and spiritual strength. It rejuvenates your spirit, enabling you to face the challenges of the day with resilience. Like eagles soaring high, you'll find yourself empowered to run the race of life without growing weary. In Colossians 3:23, we are told that whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Starting your day with God sets the tone for the way you approach your daily tasks and responsibilities. Let it remind you that your work, whether big or small, should be done as an offering to the Lord. It fosters a sense of purpose and dedication in your actions. Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. As you begin your day with God, you invite Him to renew your mind and transform your thinking. This renewal allows you to discern and align with God's will for your life. You'll find clarity and guidance as you navigate the world's distractions and temptations. Let's end with Psalm 118:24. Which says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Each morning presents a new opportunity, a gift from God. Starting your day with Him allows you to embrace the day with joy and gratitude. It reminds you that every day is a chance to glorify God through your actions and interactions. In conclusion, starting your day with God is a transformative practice that nourishes your soul, aligns your priorities, and infuses purpose into your life. It sets the stage for a day filled with God's guidance, grace, and blessings. So take a moment each morning to seek His presence, lay your requests before Him, and allow His love to renew and empower you. As you do, you'll find that your days are brighter, your steps are sure, and your heart is at peace.